Hello, welcome to your latest weekend weather forecast. It is going to turn a little bit more unsettled with rain arriving for southern areas, but actually across the north and west, it could remain largely dry through this weekend. Now through Saturday, we see this low pressure start to arrive. It brings this initial feature that's just a showery band of rain through Saturday, and then it's Sunday when the main feature arrives. It's likely to push up to the north and east of the UK, bringing the heaviest rain to more eastern areas. There is still some uncertainty in the track of this area of low pressure. It will push off to the north and east by Sunday evening, but where exactly it moves into on Saturday night and into Sunday is still uncertain. More on that in a moment, but what we do know is that this area of low pressure will introduce milder air, so temperatures will be returning much closer to average after a fairly cool week, particularly across southern areas. But we still start the day on Saturday with a cold start. We could see temperatures down as low as -4 for parts of Northern Ireland and Scotland, which is fairly cold for the time of year, so there's potential for a frost for many northern and western areas. But it's already starting to turn milder across the south as this area of showery rain arrives into the south coast. That'll push into the Midlands, probably into parts of Wales through Saturday, and it's going to bring a lot of cloud around with it. But the heaviest rain will be more restricted to southern areas through Saturday, as in the afternoon, in any sunny spells, we could potentially see some heavy, possibly thundery downpours. In the north, after a cold and bright start, cloud will bubble up through the day. We could see a few showers developing, particularly across coastal areas, and it's going to still feel fairly cool. So these showers could still fall as snow just over the high ground of Scotland. So still a cold feel, temperatures still below average, particularly for Northern Ireland and Scotland, as well as under all this cloud and rain in parts of the Midlands. But it's already starting to feel a little bit milder by the end of Saturday across the south. These are much closer to average temperatures. Average temperatures are closer to 15 or 16 degrees across southern areas. Now the band of cloud and rain will tend to fizzle away through Saturday night, and then if we look further south, this area of low pressure brings the large swathe of rain to eastern areas through Saturday night, and that will likely sit in these areas through the morning. However, as I said, there is some uncertainty with the position of this. Now there is the possibility that this area of rain could be slightly further west. It could be as far west as parts of eastern Wales, as well as eastern areas of Scotland through Sunday. So some of these areas in between parts of northeastern England, central areas, parts of the south coast could still see that wetter start to the day and some heavier rain. But to the west of wherever that rain lies, most likely across Northern Ireland and Scotland, once again, it's going to be another cold start on Sunday. And that clearer, colder weather could spread as far east as much of Wales and parts of southwest England as well. Now this area of rain that could turn particularly heavy through the day will likely pivot and sit around eastern areas for much of the morning before it slowly starts to edge away into the afternoon. So as the day goes on, it's likely to turn that much brighter from the west. And we'll see a mix of sunny spells, potentially the odd shower, but the showers should be fairly light. So it'll certainly turn better through the day. And with more in the way of sunshine and that milder air, temperatures are going to be much closer to where they should be for this time of year. So temperatures around 11 or 12 degrees quite widely. And those temperatures will continue to rise into the start of next week as we pick up more of a southerly wind. Temperatures climbing as high as the high teens, possibly the low 20s for the middle of next week. Keep up to date with all the details throughout the rest of the weekend, and you can do that by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Bye-bye.